Hello, welcome Spidey Cub. My name's Rob, and this is not Bangkok, and it's not Pattaya either. This place is only 1 hour from Bangkok. Not 1.5, not 2 hours, it's just 1 hour from Bangkok. And well, look at it. It's you wouldn't think so, would you? So let me tell you why you guys should come here to Bangsaen Beach. So Bangsaen is actually a student beach town, like I said, 1 hour from Bangkok. So for the most part, during the week, nearly everyone here is going to be like students, and yeah, just basically students. And with students comes, well, cheap food, cheap beer, and cheap accommodation. I know people here staying for like 10,000 baht per month, and well, to get this kind of beauty and everything else, you know, it's just a no-brainer, really. And there's actually a massive difference between weekday and weekends here in Bangsaen, because this is the first time I've actually seen it during the week. And basically, normally there's stalls all along this stretch of the beach for you to get sort of like food and beverages and all sorts of stuff. And also there's like loads of places to sort of sit on the beach with, you know, your umbrella and your chairs and everything else. And all that seems to have disappeared during the week. So it's actually super chill. So it depends kind of what environment you're looking for. But I actually quite like it like this with hardly anyone around. So how'd you get here, you might ask? Well, there's actually a few ways to get here. Me personally, I drove here, and I've driven here a couple of times now, and every time it's taken dead on 1 hour. But if you're coming from Bangkok and you don't have access to a car, you're here on holiday, or you know, you're just here for a short time, maybe hopping in and out of Thailand to maybe move on to somewhere else, then you think, well, I want to go to a beach, and this is the closest beach option for you for Bangkok, then you can actually jump on the bus. You can get onto the Pattaya bus, and I think it's every other bus actually stops at Bangsaen. As long as you tell the driver, he'll pull off the main road and drop you sort of like towards like the entrance basically of Bangsaen itself, and you can get like a moto taxi or whatever into sort of like the centre or along like the beach road for you to then carry on or find wherever you're staying here. But if you do manage to drive in, then I'd highly recommend going to a place called the Grand Canyon. I'll show you some clips of the Grand Canyon now. It's basically this huge canyon. I think it's there just for like quarry purposes, basically for construction. But they turned it into like this nice little area where you can go and chill out, grab yourself a coffee, take some Instagram photos, and look at this massive fountain that they've put in place. It really is a really cool place to see. So yeah, let's check that out. And then after you've visited there, on the way here, you need to find yourself somewhere to stay, and there is no shortage of places to stay here in Bangsaen. Me, myself, I've stayed at the Calm Resort here, which is basically right next to the beach, and they've got a pool that overlooks the sea view, and there's basically got rooms that sort of wrap around the corner of the resort itself, that basically nearly everyone's got a sea view from this hotel. The food in the morning is really nice. You get breakfast with your stay, and I'm paying about 1,000 baht per night. So it's a little more expensive than places in Jomtien and Pattaya maybe, but again, this is a different location. So yeah, 1,000 baht per night. Well, it's about 20, I think it's about $28 once you do the conversion. I'll put it below, and I'll also put the link for the hotel below as well. But yeah, it's a really nice stay there, really comfortable, really quiet, and loads of facilities, and again, a great location to be here. So I originally wanted to cover the Bangsaen Grand Prix here in Thailand, which is held here. I basically just turn all of the main roads here that lead up into the mountains and down here near the beach into a race circuit, and it's absolutely amazing what they're able to do here. They've actually got enough space to do so, but unfortunately I missed most of the event. I managed to capture a tiny bit at the end. For basically, if you want to see more coverage and what that was all about, check out Chad's channel, CB Media. I think he's got a whole video on it coming out soon, so yeah, check that out. But here's some footage that I managed to get on the last day. I don't know how I ended up on the pit lane. I definitely don't have access. I'm here, let's make the most of it.
ไปที่บริเวณแฮร์พินครับคือถ้าเขาวางแผนว่าจะทำโอเวอร์แลปครับทางหลังนี่ครับ29 ลง3 มันนี่ครับโอ้เป็นไทยครับแล้วที่สำคัญคืออย่างนี้เต็มที่ครับวินเซนต์กับปีแอร์เบอร์55นี่
So come on, Rob, why do we have to come to Bangsaen? We don't have to. Like I said, it's just the closest beach and I don't think it disappoints, to be honest with you. What I like about Bangsaen is it's got loads of quirky places to sort of sit and eat and visit. There's no two places that are the same, which I really like. I hate going to places where it's so commercialised and you've got Starbucks in every corner, there's a Boots, there's a Cafe Amazon, and like, you know, it's just all much of the same. But we're here in Bangsaen, they seem to have kept their charm. There's loads of like restaurants along the beach where they do like beautiful seafood. There's loads of places to capture the sunset as well. Bangsaen's on the right side if you capture the sunset in the evenings every single time, and trust me, they don't disappoint. Again, I'll show you some clips from some of the sunset views that I've had here in the past. Now, I've asked a few people here in Bangsaen what the best thing to do is, and the first thing that comes out of their mouth is to go and visit Monkey Hill. And the name, well, it kind of describes itself. It is a hill full of monkeys. And you can basically turn up, and on your way up the hill, there's plenty of places for you to buy bananas so you can feed the monkeys when you're up there. It's only 10 baht as well, so it's just a no-brainer. And when you get up there, just kind of be careful whether you're in a car, or I wouldn't suggest walking up there. I'll definitely get a car or a motorbike or some sort, because they will jump on your vehicles and make it a little bit more interesting. But yeah, check out Monkey Hill. There is so much up there to see, and the view from up there is absolutely amazing. Have you subscribed? It's a Project Bangkok monkey. And for the ride. You got some big ass bollocks.
Fuck.
What are you doing to your mirror? Whoops. One hour from Bangkok. You can spend an hour trying to get from one side of Bangkok to the other on like the BTS or the MRT sometimes. So to go from literally the centre of Bangkok, because I come from the Sukhumvit area near Asok, to get from there all the way to this beach road is dead on 1 hour. It just seems like a no-brainer, really. Pattaya can be too far sometimes. I know it's only 2 hours, but it's that little bit extra, and it depends how much time you've got here in Thailand. Maybe you're just stopping over for a really short time in Bangkok and you think, oh, do you know what, I really want to go and just visit a Thai beach before I jump off somewhere else. Maybe you're going to the Philippines, or I don't know what you're doing. But this is definitely a place worth visiting that's just going to save you time, and well, it's just not too touristy. You see very few foreigners here in Bangsaen compared to places like Pattaya or Jomtien. So I've quickly come down here to show you this place, because the first time that I drove past here, there was two words that come out of my mouth, and that was, oh wow. Like seriously, when you drive past, when you see it from anywhere at all, you're just like, what on earth is going on over there? And that's this place behind me. This is a Chinese temple here in Bangsaen. And oh boy, it is, oh boy, oh wow, oh everything, exactly. It strikes emotion when you walk past it and you see what's going on. So don't forget to come in here and check it out. But while I'm here, I'll show you what it's all about. I've got some drone clips from out on the road. I can't fly the drone inside here, obviously, because there's so many people here. But yeah, exactly. Oh wow, let's take a look. This chair is the coolest chair I've ever seen. It's a bit creepy, but I don't know, it's fun at the same time. Now, I'm not a very cultured person, I don't pretend to be. I don't know much about Chinese history or Chinese temples, the religion, any of that sort of stuff, but you don't need to appreciate stuff that's going on in some of these temples. They really are beautiful, and they're really kept like it's brand new. You would look at this and think that it was put up yesterday, and they ask you to take your shoes off, obviously, to go into like the more religious sections, and there's people here giving their respects and praying as well, so I'm going to try and give them as much privacy as possible and basically give respect back. Not only is it a beautiful temple all by itself, there's a beautiful view of the mountains and everything, all the surroundings around here. It's just a really nice place to just take everything in. Yeah, let me show you this view. So if you're in or around Bangsaen, you're highly likely to be passing this place anyway, going to and from other destinations. And you only have to pop in here for like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, whatever you feel like. You can get yourself a drink, freshen up, just relax and just take in everything that's going on. What I'll do is I'll link this below in the description so you guys know exactly where it is. But yeah, it's a beautiful Chinese temple here in Bangsaen. Okay, that is it for the Bangsaen Thailand video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just showed you like a little snippet really of what is here. There is so much more to explore and I wish I had more time, and maybe next time I'll get like a motorbike and find a bunch of other hidden gems for you in this place. It's a very niche area to come to, and it's one of those places where maybe if you're staying in Bangkok for a really short period of time, then it'll be ideal. Or if you live here in Thailand and maybe you don't even know this is here, there's so many hidden gems all over the place. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Like I said in my previous video, please bear with me. I'm still very much sick, but hopefully I'll bounce back soon. I'm heading back to Bangkok tomorrow, so yeah, there's going to be more Bangkok videos coming up shortly. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.